124, 125. Hi, I didn't even see you there. It's Jeff from Pressure Luck. And since I just did 125 of those things, or actually I lied, I didn't really do that many, I've earned a good meal. So let's make something that's Italian-American. It's a classic, okay? And it's just something that the little kids love, that the big kids love. We're talking gefilte fish. I'm just kidding. Gefilte fish isn't even Italian, eh? We're talking meatballs. Mamma mia, meatballs. These things are so delicious. They're so easy. They're so quick. They're going to be some of the most flavorful, tender, moist, and quickest meatballs you ever made in your life. But the best part is, folks, we're not making boring meatballs and spaghetti. No. We're making something called Meatballs Heroes Parmigiana. You dig? Let's get into that kitchen and start. So the first thing you want is a large mixing bowl, and to that we're going to add 1 pound of ground beef, no more than 90% lean. Look for 85 to 90% lean. With meatballs, the less lean the meat, the better. A half a pound of ground pork, a half a cup of a grated Parmesan cheese, a third of a cup of breadcrumbs, and I'm just using regular ones, not seasoned ones, because we're going to have some seasoning going in here in a second. 2 tablespoons of crushed garlic, 2 teaspoons of seasoned salt. Use seasoned salt, not just regular salt. 1 teaspoon of crushed black pepper, 1 teaspoon of dried oregano, 2 tablespoons of dried parsley, a third of a cup of a whole milk, and 1 large beaten egg. And now that we've added all of our ingredients, nice and simple actually, we're just gonna use our hands, make sure they're clean, and dig in and make this into a nice mix. And after a couple of minutes of really intertwining and mixing everything by hand, use your hands for this. It's kind of fun and therapeutic actually. You can pretend it's somebody you hate's head. You just do this back and forth, and then finally it'll look like this when you're done. And now we're gonna leave it there for a second, and we're gonna do something real easy. So because I just don't have the time right now to make my own sauce or gravy, or whatever you wanna call it, I am using my favorite marinara sauce you can find. It's Victoria White Linen. You can get it at Costco. This is the one you'll get there. It comes in 2 of them for about $8 or so. Varies by region, I guess, the price. Or your supermarket should carry it. Or you can get it online, and I'll include a link to that in the recipe. But this is the stuff I'm using. I'm going to use a 40-ounce jar, and I'm going to pour it right into the Instant Pot. And right into the Instant Pot, all of our delicious sauce goes. Just like that. And now, let's make our meatballs. We're going to just take a little bit of basically of this giant mixture here, and just roll it in your hands until it basically forms into a typical size of a meatball. And I have to use 2 hands. I'm filming here, and I don't have anybody else helping me. So, wow, look at this. I could do it with 1 hand, apparently. But use both hands, and I'm just going to come right back to you and show you when I finish. And there it is, guys. One of our meatballs, and this is basically, I have medium-sized hands, I'd say, and it fits into the palm pretty nicely, so that's how big they should be. And then carefully, because they're not cooked yet, place them into the sauce, just like so. And then come over here again, and we are going to continue until we're all finished. And here is our final meatball. I'm putting in there, this made 12 good-sized meatballs, guys. And because I want the tops of all of our meatballs covered, I'm gonna open the other jar of sauce that came with it, because again, it comes in a 2-pack from Costco. And I'm going to add that on top right now, just like so. Now I'm going to add 1 cup of water to everything. That's going to help it thin out a little bit and come to pressure. It's not going to sacrifice any flavor for the sauce whatsoever. Just trust me, add a cup of water to it as well. And now that all our meatballs are covered, we're going to add the lid, make sure it's in sealing position, go down to manual, and we're simply going to cook this for 10 minutes. That's it, guys. 10 minutes. So easy. And now that we're all done, let's finish with a quick release. And as that quick releases, I'm telling you, it smells like Stroganona's kitchen in here again. And now that it's all done, I've transferred our beautiful meatballs to a bowl, and guys, they look absolutely beautiful. Let's try them out. So we're gonna take about a foot-long sub roll, just like this, and we're gonna cut it in half, just like so, because Richard and I are going to share a foot long, because 1 foot long for one person is an awful lot. And as we cut through our bread, make sure we don't cut all the way through. Let's leave one side intact so it supports our meatballs, cheese, and sauce. Now what we want to do is we want to line the inside with some slices of provolone. I'm going to put 2 slices in. Leave a little bit on the edge out there because it'll melt and it'll drip over, and that's going to look really nice. And then we're going to put the provolone inside the bread, just like that. And now we're going to take our meatballs and we're going to just lay them in each little alcove that we have created of the provolone. So it's just like so. And then put some of the sauce as well, kind of over it, just like this. just dress some of the sauce on top. I'm gonna finish it off with some mozzarella cheese that I'm just going to sprinkle on top because, you know, you can never really have too much cheese, right? Am I right? And then once we've dressed each of these subs all nicely, we're gonna put it inside of a toaster oven that has like a broiler effect to it, and then just toast the top. I'm gonna put it on broil and just get it in there for a few minutes, probably no more than like 5 or so. Just keep an eye on it so it doesn't burn, and then that's gonna be finished. All right, now let's open it up in a few minutes, and those look perfect. Let's get them out of there and put them on a plate. Here we go, guys. I'm afraid I'm gonna make a mess, but whatever. What does Matthew McConaughey say again? All right, all right, all right. Oh my gosh, this is really good. I mean, this is actually exquisite. One of the best Meatball Hero Parmesan subs you'll ever have. I have it all over my face. Also, if you don't want to eat it as a sub, you could just eat it on its own. Just put a little bit of Parmesan on it and just eat it on its own, or have it with some spaghetti. Make a classic spaghetti and meatballs if you'd like, or any other pasta. But guys, there really is nothing like a Meatball Hero Parm. And I'm telling you right now, this one's gonna have you skipping out in the streets saying, I love meatballs. For more recipes like these, guys, if you want to make these things as easily as I do, where it takes very little effort and the huge payoff at the end, go to Pressure Luck Cooking at Facebook. That's facebook.com/PressureLuckCooking. And there's another thing coming really soon, a website. Oh boy! Where all recipes are going to be super easy in one place and easily printable, because everyone wants that. It's coming your way soon. So guys, keep in touch, keep watching, and keep pressing that luck.